Yeah, good evening, everyone. Again, I'm John McConnell, the CEO of Victoria Gold. It's certainly a pleasure to be here. Rainier had told me I would be third or fourth up, so just shows when you're with the Osisko group, you got to be on your toes all the time. Sean and I have known each other for quite a few years, actually. I first met Sean, I think, in the 90s. I was managing the Nanisivik lead zinc mine on the north tip of Baffin Island. And Sean was a drill foreman for Longyear. So he was a diamond driller. I had a way better job, but go forward, what are we, about 20, 25 years? He's got a way better job now. So we both come from humble beginnings. Both grew up reasonably poor, actually. And, I think the advantage of that for you as a shareholder or a potential shareholder of Victoria or Osisko is that we treat your money like we treat our own money. We're very careful with it. Anyway, I'm going to go through my normal presentation. I have talked to a couple people here tonight, and they asked me, are you going to show your video? Because apparently it was well received, particularly in Stuttgart. So yes, I am going to show it, but I'm going to show it, and then I'm going to go through the rest of the slides very quickly. Usual forward-looking statement. The most important bullet on this slide, and I know there's lots of information there, is the two top left ones. One, we're in construction. We're about 50% complete, and we'll be pouring gold less than a year from now. The second really important bullet is the second one there. We'll be producing 200,000 ounces of gold per year at an all-in sustaining cost of less than $750 per ounce. And as somebody asked me today, does that include that expensive financing you did with Osisko? Yes, it does. So when we do our economics, we use a gold price of $1,250. So that's a $500 US margin. 200,000 ounces per year. This little company will be cash flowing over $100 million per year starting in 2020. Now I'm going to show the video. Hopefully the technology works and we don't crash Rainier's computer. I think it does a really good job of explaining the project, and embedded within it is some video and photos of the construction currently going on as of last week, so very recent.
Victoria Gold's Eagle Gold Project is an open-pit, in-valley heap gold project currently under construction and will be the largest gold mine in Yukon history. The Eagle Gold Mine is located in central Yukon, which is recognized as a safe mining jurisdiction. The deposit lies within the Tintina Gold Belt and is located approximately 85 kilometers by road north-northeast from the village of Mayo, and about 400 kilometers north of the capital city of Whitehorse. The project is well supported by local infrastructure, including an existing 440-person camp, an all-weather access road, is near grid power, and an airstrip 40 kilometers to the south. The Eagle Gold Mine is financed through construction to production in 2019. Victoria secured a $398 million financing package with Orion Mine Finance, Osisko Gold Royalties, and Caterpillar Financial Services. The feasibility study and environmental assessment process are complete, and a comprehensive cooperation benefits agreement with the local First Nation of the Nacho-Nyak Dun is in place. Construction of the mine will be complete in mid-2019. During operations, the mine will be a significant economic contributor to the Yukon, employing 350 to 400 people. The Eagle Gold Resource runs in an east-west direction over 1,050 meters and to a depth of 475 meters. The combined proven and probable reserve totals 2.7 million ounces of gold. The mineralization of the deposit is open along strike and at depth. The Eagle Gold Mine is a technically straightforward, low-cost open-pit mine with a 3-stage crush, in-valley heap, and gold recovery plant with a 10-plus year mine life. Major earthworks in 2017 significantly de-risked the project for construction. The crusher facilities, heap leach facility, and the gold recovery plant, site roads, and power lines are well underway and on track to start producing gold in the second half of 2019. When complete, the open pit will be 1,300 meters long by 550 meters wide and a maximum depth of 475 meters. In the open pit, following blasting, rock not hosting gold will be hauled to the waste rock storage facility. Run-of-mine ore will be hauled to the primary heap facility. By taking advantage of trucking run-of-mine ore to the primary heap facility, the strip ratio at Eagle is 0.8 to 1. Higher grade gold-bearing ore is hauled to the primary crusher and then conveyed onward to the secondary and tertiary crushers. These photos show the construction progress of the primary and secondary tertiary crusher facilities. Once crushed to approximately 6.5 millimeters, the gold-bearing ore is conveyed to the primary heap facility that has a double-line pad installed to contain the gold-bearing solution. The primary heap facility will be constructed in 3 phases, starting from the lower portion of the valley and progressing upwards. The primary heap facility is comprised of a solution sump, piping, leak detection, and recovery and monitoring systems. Construction of the primary heap facility is well advanced, and liner installation is underway. When in operation, mobile stackers will stack the crushed ore in 10-meter lifts with solution emitters installed approximately 1 meter beneath the surface for frost protection. Gravity draws the solution downward as it releases and absorbs the gold. The pregnant or gold-bearing solution collects into wells and is pumped to the gold recovery plant. In the gold recovery plant, the gold is removed from the solution, smelted, and poured into doré bars. The solution, which no longer contains gold, is recycled and pumped back to the primary heap facility to repeat the process. Over the 10-year life of mine, the Eagle Mine will produce 1.7 million ounces of gold at an average of approximately 200,000 ounces per year. The project's economics are robust and will generate an after-tax net present value of approximately $508 million, with a capital payback period of 2.8 years. Mining will process 33,700 tons of ore per day, equating to 12.3 million tons per year and 123 million tons over the life of the mine. Additionally, the mine benefits from a favorable strip ratio of 0.95 to 1. The 2016 feasibility study includes the addition of a satellite deposit, Olive, located approximately 2 kilometers from Eagle. In Year 7, crushed Eagle ore will be conveyed to the secondary heap facility near Olive. In Year 9, a smaller open pit at Olive will come into production, with all olive ore to be processed on the secondary heap facility. With changing economics, there is potential to extend the mine life at Eagle for an additional 6 to 10 years. There is also potential to increase production with the expansion of the Olive Shamrock Zone. In addition to the Eagle deposit and the Olive Shamrock Zone, the large Dublin Gulch property hosts a number of high-quality exploration targets that lie along the Potato Hills Trend, a 13 by 3 kilometer known trend of significant mineralization. Victoria Gold also holds additional claim blocks nearby, including on the adjacent VBW property. Victoria Gold's strong and experienced board of directors and solid management team with mine building know-how are focused on bringing the Eagle Gold Mine into production by H2 2019. Victoria Gold trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange under the symbol VIT.
I think you'll agree that does a pretty good job of explaining the project. I must say, I saw some of those videos and pictures of construction updated the first time this morning, and you know, I've been at this for 10 years now, and it certainly sends a little shiver up my spine when I see where we are with construction. Some of these slides are repeats, so I'm not going to go through them. They're in case the video doesn't work, which happens occasionally. One slide I think is interesting is timelines. And this is the actual timeline, not a forecast timeline. So you can see we acquired this property in 2009. At that time, it was an advanced stage exploration project. There was a PEA that had been done. The property had a resource. But you can see if we start pouring gold in 2019, we'll have been a 10-year overnight success. And I think this is typical now of a first world country, is 10 years to develop and put a mine into production. The next couple slides are just repeats of the photos you saw in the video. I guess one interesting fact is, you know, I know there's a few people from Germany here. These shovels were built in Germany, in Dortmund. The shovel has 50-ton capacity. They were built in Dortmund. They were disassembled, put on a ship over to Halifax, then loaded on 12 transport trucks per shovel and transported across Canada up to the Yukon, where they were reassembled. We also have 1,150-ton trucks. They were built in the U.S., in Illinois. They've all been trucked up to site and assembled and are ready to go. Not going to go through this. You know, details of the financing. This is the Orion aspect of the financing. 175 million of debt, 75 million of equity. And Johan would like to point out that you know, Orion and Osisko participated in the equity financing, and they did it at 50 cents per share, and you can buy Victoria at 40 cents per share today, so you'd pay less than Sean Rosen. We still carry on exploration, as the video said, and this year we spent just over $2 million on exploration. We do think exploration is important, and you know, well, the feasibility study shows we have a 10-year mine life at Eagle. I think with some of the drilling we've done around Eagle and along the trend, we probably have a 20 to 25-year mine life here now. Oh, maybe I got too far away from the computer. Something going wrong here. There we go. Some of the exploration we did this summer, we drilled about 5,000 meters, did 8,000 meters of surface trenching, and did over 10,000 soil samples. The most interesting area we found is out to the east, an area called Nugget. It has a very similar signature geophysically and geochemically to Eagle. First drill hole there on Nugget is the core you see there, and our geologists are already talking about a new discovery. I keep warning them it's early days. We've got 10 holes in it. Let's see what the results are first. And those results will be published probably by the end of November. We've had a little problem with assay labs in Canada over the last 3 or 4 months. The Osisko mining and Barkerville guys have every lab in Canada busy, so things are a little slow coming out of the labs. So how do you make money on Victoria stock? First thing, you have to buy the stock. I know that's a surprise to some people, not to Florian at the back there. But, you know, this is a classic chart. Sean will have it in his presentation. Shows you there are 2 times you can make money in the mining business. One is in the speculation period or new discovery. And the second is as you move from development to production. Clearly, Victoria is at that stage. We're building the mine. We'll be producing gold within the next 10 to 12 months. And if you don't believe that chart, here's some real life examples. Torex, Rox Gold, Pretium, TMAC, Atlantic Gold. You can see their share price when they started construction and their share price when they declared commercial production. And you see a re-rating anywhere from 38% to 161%. Similarly, we have 5 analysts cover the stock. They would tell you they have the most brilliant models in the world to predict what share price will be. And you can see their target prices are somewhere between 70 cents and $1. I really think they just looked at the previous chart. Shareholders, obviously with the financing, our shareholding changed considerably. Orion, Osisko are our largest shareholders now, but we still have a real blue chip group of institutions, including Sun Valley, Electrum, Kinross, Oppenheimer, Investec, RBC, and our friend Florian at the back there. You know, personally, Tara and I own just over 5 million shares, and our chairman, Sean Harvey, owns 3 million shares. So we clearly have skin in the game and are in it along with the rest of our investors. Boards are important. I won't go through these gentlemen. Also, more important than boards are management team. The group on the left there brought the project to where it is. But we do recognize that over the next few months we have to take over and operate this mine. So we've already hired the general manager, maintenance manager, mine manager, process, HR, and IT managers. And we're filling out the next level down. And some people have asked me here at the conference, why are you hiring all those people right now? Well, the truth is, you know, we're going to start commissioning certainly the secondary crusher next April, primary crusher in May. So we need these people on to have a smooth ramp up in production. So why invest in Victoria? We're fully financed. We're not out looking for money. You're not going to see us go to the market for a second to last and a last financing like we've seen with some companies. I think, you know, the project's been validated by Osisko and Orion. Believe me, Sean's technical team is second to none, and they've scrubbed the project and the company very well. I talked about the re-rating as we move from developer to producer. We'll be producing 200,000 ounces of gold per year at high margins. And just, you know, we'll be on the radar screen of mid-tier and seniors. Give you an example, for an Agnico, an additional 200,000 ounces of gold per year would be a 14% increase in their annual production. So you can believe me, they're looking at us. You know, they've all approached us over the last 3 months, but we're not talking to them. We don't need them anymore. We've got our financing in place. So, you know, come and talk to us a year from now. And, you know, I don't really go into it, but we have great exploration targets. And as I said, you know, this will be a mine at 200,000 ounces per year for the next 20 to 25 years, or at 300,000 ounces per year for the next 15 to 20 years. Thank you very much.